So hello guys, I have implemented the solution. As you can see, all the backend is working currently fine and up. So we have created the backend logic here, and we have created an action repo and a webhook repo. So basically, what we are doing is we are doing some changes in this file. This is new file, or we are creating any new file. Let's create any new file in the action repo. The file action repo file.txt. So basically, this is the entry one. So as you can see, basically this is our front end interface. All the logs will be displayed here. So after git add, and as you have said, it is fetching the we have set it up all the MongoDB database here. You can see logs, complete logs here basically. So all the logs will be displayed properly. Now we have put some logs here, and after committing the changes, so let's see, currently we are at which branch. So we are at master. So let's add the changes, commit the changes, push the changes. So after some time the UI will get updated. You can see the master is there, the main branch is there. So basically we have cached it, so the time frame is there, and after 15 seconds or sometime it will dynamically get refreshed, so that the session pooling is implemented. So you can see now it has got refreshed, so logs will be removed, and then again at the new session it will get implemented to track the proper usage of the system. So that is how it is working, and we are tracking all the data in the MongoDB Compass. So initially I was having the problem setting up this, but I have used earlier Atlas. So recalling the concepts, I have implemented the MongoDB Compass here for local development. So in .env file, we have set up the MongoDB URI, and that is what we have used in this application for MongoDB's Compass to set up. So we have created the cluster, and from that we have created the database. And with the query name events, in events you can see all the timestamp, the author, the action, the push, if it even whether it is pull request or not. The ID means unique ID is generated for each session. So that is what we are implementing, and this is how the flow is gonna be look like. And it is like, you can see that I will give you an overview of this, complete overview of the flow. So let's give you a quick overview also. So webhook, so that is how we are implementing this. So there is an action repo which is a trigger point here. So I will explain you this. So this is an basically, let it be. So basically this is an action repo. So this is the trigger point for the application where all the changes and everything will gonna be committed and pushed. Then there are GitHub webhooks. So basically in action repo, as let's say, let's click here action. So in action repo, what we have done in settings is we have configured the webhooks basically. So here we have configured it, and by using the ng-rock, which is currently running and working up in our local development. So you can see that. So basically we have set up this uh, ng-rock. So basically it is working fine, and why it has got set up is because we are having the problem dealing with, and it is the webhook is present at the external server which is GitHub. So we have used a internal bridge which is ngrok. So it is acting as a mediator between the data communication, and it is need to be kept on for the communication. So ngrok is set up basically, and it forwards the our data point to the local host, so which is currently running on 5000. So that is how the things works. And it is get create the prs get created. Now currently the pull request is there. We have also raised a pull request. As you have seen in the database, there was uh, a pull request. There was a pull request timestamp basically. So this is our repo, and and it goes to event normalization. So basically there is a signature verification, like we are verifying each event according to the timestamp and all. And then we are storing the events in the mongodb atlas. So basically atlas is here compass. So atlas is configured locally at compass environment for the local development. And then we have drafted and get and put uh, like endpoints. So you can I can show you the routes, basically how it is working. So we have created the handle webhook, so it will handle all the requests, particularly for signature, the hashing part. So utf-8 encoding is used here currently. So that is how it is getting created, and then it is shown on the ui dashboard, and it pull every 15 seconds. The new data updating and pulling will be there. So basically it's a client side filtering is happening there, and the real time activity is displayed on the ui. So basically that is how it is gonna work. So currently we haven't pushed anything. The previous logs are not displayed. So that is how it is working. And if we keep pushing, it is keep updating for each session, and the data is will gonna create it. So you can see uh, initially we have created master and main branch, so you can see it is displayed here. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to explain this. And yeah, this is up for the video.